Hi, HR Management. I just want to give you a quick overview of the week and some of the content you'll be learning. This week, you have a discussion, a reflection, and some mind tap work. As it relates to the reflection, this is really just a free writing, no references required. I just want you to spend some time reflecting on your current position and your desired future position. As it relates to the mind tap work, I have put a placeholder in the weekly folder. You don't need to take a screenshot or do anything else. If you've done the mind tap work, I'll automatically acknowledge that and update the gradebook right after the assignment due date wraps up. So the two chapters you'll be reading about this week are expanding the talent pool as it relates to recruitment and careers, as well as employee selection. So as it relates to recruitment, I really want you to think about whether your employer has a specific recruitment strategy and why someone would want to work for your employer. Presently, Catawba is attracting a lot of talent because of a couple major gifts that they received. But Catawba also hires outside firms to help proactively recruit the best talent for people who might not even be looking at jobs. So I'm interested to learn whether your employers are doing that as well. We might also promote both internally and externally in a few different channels. Finally, this chapter talks about something called RPO, which is essentially outsourcing work to save time or a specific talent need that you're unable to fill the gap in. This chapter also talks about something called an RJP, Realistic Job Preview, essentially giving a lot more information about what the job looks like beyond what the job description is. So I typically pre-screen candidates before they even get to the hiring committee. And then I also give them a list of people that have worked for me as well as their contact information, just so they can get a sense of what they might be getting themselves into should they make it to the end of the process. This chapter wraps up by talking about how you develop your talent pipeline and how you retain your workforce, which is critically important. So the faculty are the teaching members of time for Catawba to determine how they're going to help these individuals develop their careers and stay and thrive at Catawba. The next chapter talks a lot about employee selection and selection as it relates to a fit for culture as well as technical capabilities. In my role, I generally hire for culture fit over technical capabilities 100 times over, just because I know that I can teach the technical aspects, but I can't necessarily pick a person that has a specific drive, passion, and grit to them. This chapter talks about some basic things that you will have seen over time in your organizations, such as resume, cover letter, behavioral interview questions, non-directive interview questions, how you rank candidates. So I'm just interested if your organization follows the same process for all individuals they interview. So looking forward to seeing some of your work this week. Again, I'm here to help with anything you need, and I hope everyone has a great week.